What's up, vlog? That was beautiful. Joe, I want to tell you something really quickly that I was saving for when we had the lights up and stuff because it was really dark in here.
Yeah.
I was driving here and I had to stop at a stoplight. And I was sitting at the stoplight and I was hanging out just waiting for the light to go, and on the opposite way from me is a guy waiting in the turning lane. And I like glanced over him and I assumed that he was vaping, and I was like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever, like people vape in their cars. And I'm like, it's a really weird looking vape. And then my next thought was, oh, is it one of those hookah things that they have where you like, and you might have it like sitting in his seat. I was like, that's weird, but I understand it. But then I drive past this man, and as I'm driving past, I look into his window because curiosity got the better of me. Look into his window. The man is fully sitting there playing the recorder at the stoplight, just like practicing. What? He's going, no word of a lie. It's Wednesday today. It's podcast day. Joe very kindly has set up the set, and we've just been setting up all the cameras and the lights and things like that. Joe, do you want to plug in those bad boys for the big dusky?
Well, I'm getting there.
Joe had a really cool idea of putting some big, like, practical lights in the back of the shot, and it should look really cool.
All right, 3, 2, striking.
Yeah! That was way less climactic than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, not very bright.
Alright, we're going to finish setting up and then we're going to do podcast time. Alright, we're going to finish setting up. Hi, Maya.
Hi! Hi!
Yo! We have Maya on the podcast today.
Hi.
Joe, are you excited?
Yes, always.
Maya, are you excited?
I'm excited.
How many podcasts have you done now? You've done heaps, right?
5, 6.
Okay. We're going to be the coolest.
Yeah.
You
No,
do.
you already have the best setup, I think. No offense to everyone else. It's the 3 cameras! Like, excuse me?
Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sit.
The movies conversation.
Podcast review.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah?
Actually fun. I was literally just about to talk more. I was just gonna like talk. Even though the podcast's over, I'm like, guys, I'm not done yet. You still have me.
Before we keep going, we will continue our conversation about movies. Before we keep going,
Yeah?
can you rate the podcast on a scale of 1 to 10?
10. I don't have anything bad to say about it. What do I say bad about it?
Yeah!
Good energy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Have
liked
fun?
it. Yeah, good
Great.
energy, good set, so many cameras, well edited.
You haven't seen it yet, but...
And we've got a soundboard, and I got to press a button. I've never been able to press a button before on a podcast.
We're out here
have.
providing experience.
Literally, the experience. We were like, and you get to press a button. I was like, no way, I've seen them do it.
That's a thing they do!
Did it! Yeah!
Bye, Maya. Thank you for coming on.
Bye, Joe.
Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Joe has to leave in like 5 minutes, so we're going to try and do a really quick pack down. What we don't get done, I'm going to pack down by myself. Yeah. This is the... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, now let's actually time-lapse it. Easily, that's the fastest we've ever packed down a podcast. This?
I cannot do it. I wish.
Bye, Joe.
Bye.
Okay, that's it. All done. Podcast packed down. Finished. Again, that's the first time we've ever done that. Joe and I packed down almost the whole set in about 8 minutes. I packed down the rest of it in about 10. I'm never going to change now. So I ended up not having a chance to go for a run last weekend because I was going to go on the Saturday and then I got bogged down in work and the wedding and all that stuff happened. So I didn't end up having a chance to go, and that's entirely on me. I should have made the time to do so, and I just didn't. So we're getting back on it. I got a very pissy message from Liv this week saying that I didn't go for my run, so I'm making it up to her and I'm going for a run today. I'm listening to Into Thin Air by John Krakauer. That's the book I'm working on at the moment. I'll see you in 30 minutes, give or take. All right, we're going. First run back in a week. Let's do it. Hopefully this time my lower back doesn't play up like it did last week. Fingers crossed. Going well so far. My back is a little bit sore, but I'm doing good. I'm keeping pace. Okay, just zoom past me. So far this run, I've gotten twice as far as usual without walking. I'm like just a bit over 3.5 k's in. I'm feeling really good. I'm so close to being back, and I still haven't stopped. That's the last bridge over there. Oh my goodness, this is the best I've ever run. Last bridge, very last bridge. Hello warehouse, made it. I've just gotten back to the warehouse and I left the door unlocked, but someone's left and locked the door, and my keys are in there. There should be a spare key here somewhere. So there's a spare key here somewhere. The problem is the spare key that I know where it is, someone has taken. And I don't know where the second spare key is. So I'm waiting for either someone to reply to my message to the big warehouse group chat about where the second key is, or for someone to come let me in. Whichever one comes first, because I can't go home right now. Okay, update. I've just been told that someone will be back here at some point, probably about an hour. It is like 9 degrees, 10 degrees, something like that at the moment. And I'm out here in my little teeny tiny running pants. I'm starting to get really cold now that my body's starting to cool down. So I think worst case, like Julian's not picking up. No one else knows where the spare key is. So I think I might have to walk down the street and go get food or something and just wait for someone to get back to the warehouse. It's annoying because my keys are right there. They're right there. Julian just called me, and for obvious reasons I can't show you me opening the lockbox, but I got into the lockbox and I have a key. That was stressful for a second there. Oh, the sound of sweet release. I'm so unbelievably happy to be back inside. Okay, now that locked outside ordeal is done, I can show you that I did... Oh, that light was on. I can show you that I did almost 5Ks. It kind of is 5Ks, it just gets a bit screwed up in the city with the GPS tracking. I did it in 29 minutes and at a pace of 6 kilometers per minute, which is significantly faster than any of my past runs, and I feel very, very good about that. Okay, that's it. I'm going home now. Goodbye. Bye. It's
I've been tormented.
Joe Mama.